Enough. He said enough's enough, bro. Enough is enough. All right, let's go. We live on YouTube. We live in the Facebook group. All right, King Credit Club. We are live on YouTube and we live in the Facebook group. All right. Yes, sir. All right, we live on TikTok too. All right, I'm just getting on right now. A quick Saturday edition. All right. Quick Saturday edition, man. Quick Saturday edition. Probably 30, 45 minutes. All right, 30, 45 minutes. You guys can drop your credit questions in the chat. I'm Lewis, owner of King Credit Services, top-rated credit management company in San Diego, top-rated in California. We are also nationwide. We're also in Canada. All right, we're also in Canada. We're one of the few companies that's registered in the U.S. and in Canada. All right, you need help with that credit, you got collections, charge-offs, repos, bankruptcies, child support, anything like that. Click that. DM me the word ready, or click this orange Service Plus button right there anytime during the live. DM me the word ready. All right, last, keep it. I'm just getting on right now. Yeah, I'm just getting on right now. And I put that stuff in the group for y'all. Yeah, I put that stuff in that group. That King Credit Club on Facebook, that's the free group. If you want the hands-on training, you want more than just the free stuff, join moneymoves.group on school. You can go to school, type in Money Moves, or just go to moneymoves.group. That's the website. All right. Or if you're on TikTok, just DM me the word group, and you guys can join up in there too. All right, easy work, easy work. Easy work. I have no open accounts. Okay. So yeah, if you don't have any open accounts, there's nothing positive on your report. So that's why what'd you say? I'm surprised you have a 520. You got a 520 with no open accounts? Huh. I mean, if some of those closed accounts are paid, they got a little, so maybe, but yeah, I'm surprised you even got a 5 with no open accounts. All right, but you can start adding accounts right now. You can DM me the word starter. You guys, was it Facebook and YouTube? Y'all DM me. Y'all can DM me over here too on TikTok. Y'all can click this just orange Service Plus button. DM the word starter. All right, it's a free Google Doc. You don't got to give me your name or number or anything like that. It's just free sauce for you. All right, it has some case studies on there. Got some easy accounts on there, some credit builders, and they also has some pre-approval tools on there too with Capital One and Discover. You can check all that stuff out. Yeah, because there's no point of, if you just get all deletions and now your report's just blank, you ain't got nothing positive. Why would a bank give you money? You ain't got nothing positive on your report. All right. So we used to, I didn't know any better, right? When I first got started, all right, this is back in 2018, 2019. When I first got started, we would fix people's credit and then try to add the accounts. All right, add the accounts. I'm talking about on Facebook, bro. I see you, Clover. What's good, bro? It says 19 watching on YouTube. Let's go. Y'all can drop y'all questions over here on YouTube. Alan, what's up, man? Make sure you sub. on YouTube, man. I'm trying to get my YouTube back going. All right? Because TikTok be tripping. Okay? TikTok be tripping. All right? Yes, sir. You guys can drop your credit questions in the chat. All right? Let's keep it going. TikTok, what's going on? Yeah, but if you just have all negative accounts and you get all that negative stuff deleted and you don't have nothing positive on your report, why would Chase give you 10K, 15K, 20K? Why would Truist give you anything? Right? We have to build that profile up. All right, we have to build that profile back up. And if you bouncing back from a bankruptcy, divorce, brand new to credit, DM me the word starter. All right, DM me the word starter, and you guys can get those easy accounts, right? That Covo, Credit Strong, right? You don't need a whole bunch of them. A couple of them is cool. Right? I wish I can hook up the TikTok to Restream over here so everybody can see all the comments and stuff that's going on. But TikTok is super weird about using external platforms and stuff like that, streaming at different platforms. They want you to use the TikTok app to go live only. All right, so that's why I separate them. Right? Y'all see this phone right here? Y'all see this one right here? So that's TikTok on its own, and then everybody else is over here. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right, before the questions come in, we'll just jump straight into it. All right, if you guys missed all week, y'all know I go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. During the week. On Saturdays and Sundays, I'll come on whenever I have time. All right, whenever I have time. That's why this session is only going to be 30 minutes, 45 minutes. All right, 30 to 45 minutes. So yesterday, I'm 3. Oh, there we go. And now it went back down to 2. It went from 19 to 2. That was crazy. All right. But look at yesterday. All right. In the group. All right. moneymoves.group. You guys can join that if you want. People are still confused about the difference between verification and validation. Verification and validation. All right. The credit reporting agencies verify. All right. When you send a dispute letter, they say verify. Verification means that they went to the actual people that you were disputing and came back, right, with the information verified. All right. That means Capital One said, yes, this information is accurate. Citibank, yes, this information is accurate, right? Whoever you were disputing. All right. Validation is what debt collectors do, collection agencies do. All right. They're two completely different things. So people be talking about, oh, the Midland, which is a collection agency, Midland verified my information. No, they don't verify, they validate. All right. So that's one big distinction that I saw yesterday that people were still getting confused. It shouldn't be that confusing. All right. It shouldn't be that confusing. Credit reporting agencies verify, collection agencies validate. All right. And then stand with validation. All right. If we're going to stay with validation. Yes, sir. Where are my little horns at? Hold on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, TikTok. Most of the questions come from you guys. So drop those questions in the chat. He said, I'm trying to get started. Click right there. DM me the word ready. DM me the word ready. All right. Another thing that people were getting confused was what debt collectors have to do when you send a validation letter, right? When you send a validation request, you guys, they don't have to send you, I don't know where this notion came from, where they have to send you the chain of command, original contract with the original creditor, your wet signature, and all. They don't have to send you all that just from a simple validation request, you guys. I don't know where that came from. You have to read the actual Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Go read the actual FCRA. They're super cheap. Go to Amazon, type in FCRA, right? Fair Credit Reporting Act. Type that in, right? Get the book. It's like $20. It's easy. Easy work. Run through it. If you don't want to do that, type it in the AI. All right? But we have to start getting this stuff right. Just because you send a validation request, they don't have to send you no contract and all that stuff. They have to send you something that proves you had an account with that creditor, and something that that proves that they now have that information, right? So long story short, some statements. All right. That's why they always send y'all some statements and a little cover letter. They might even send their collection ID, right? Because collection agencies need to be licensed and stuff like that to collect. So they might even send you all that, but they might send you a couple docs, right? A little cover letter with some stuff on there and some statements. That's validated. All right. People think validation. So when you sue them, all right, when you sue them under the FDCPA, right, that's the laws that govern the debt collectors and collection agencies. All right, stay with me. When you sue them, okay, you can go arbitration. You can sue them in federal court, only $405. All right. When you sue them, they have to provide all that documentation in discovery. All right. So what people think validation does, all right, that's what suing actually does. Okay. And it's very, very easy. It's not difficult to do. All right. It's not difficult to do. And if y'all still want to learn how to sue, that course is still up in the group. All right. moneymoves.group, TikTok, click that orange service plus button right there and DM me the word group if y'all want to get up on there. You guys, I'll just type it in the chat for y'all. Money moves. Moneymoves.group. All right. Let's keep it going. Hey, the shade. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I finally got my soundboard lit. My soundboard lit now. All right. All right. Let me see what's going on over here. Where's the Facebook stuff at? Inquiries. Yeah, only dispute inquiries not attached to open account. So inquiries, What I mean by that, if you applied for it and you didn't get that account, that inquiry is fair game. All right, so you get your report, right? If you guys haven't got your credit reports for just $1 yet, tap that Orange Service Plus button right here on TikTok. Click that right there. If you're looking at the screen, your bottom left, click right there. DM me the word FICO. Get your FICO scores for $1. All right, once you get that, highlight those inquiries. How do you know if the inquiry is fair game to dispute? Okay. Number one, you know if you got approved or denied for that account. That'll tell you right there. Also, when you look on your credit report, if it says, Capital One inquiry, May 2026, right? You go up to your accounts, right? And if there's a Capital One account that says May 2026, that means you got that inquiry from that account. All right. We highlight that. We're going to go through that the whole thing, right? We're going to go through your whole report just like that. All right. But you should know what you got approved or denied for. All right. And all we're doing is calling the credit reporting agencies. We're going to call them up, tell them, hey, I got you guys questions. I got y'all. Let me finish this up real quick. All you're doing is calling. I give you guys the numbers in the scripts, right? If you on TikTok, double tap that logo right there. Go to my page. It says free group. Go up in there. I put a whole bunch of stuff in there the last couple of days. All right. It says get inquiries removed in 30 minutes or something like that. All right. That group is free right there on TikTok. All you're doing is calling them. All right. All you're doing is saying, hey, I called a couple times and the phone keep dropping. Can you guys just transfer me over to an account manager or the fraud department, somebody that can actually give me the help that I need? All right. They're going to put you on hold for a little bit. They're going to transfer you over. You tell that next person the same thing. Hey, I've called a couple times. This is the first time that I've actually gotten to speak to somebody. I got a couple inquiries on my report that's not attached to any open accounts, and I just want you guys to do a proper investigation. All right. They're going to try to tell you need an FTC report. Have you talked to the creditor? Blah, blah, blah. That's not your job. That's their job to do a proper investigation. That's why I put the rebuttals in that free script and everything that I put in that group. All right. You need your rebuttals. There are like 6 or 7 rebuttals that they're going to say. Easy work. All right. Easy work. And this is why we only dispute inquiries not attached to open accounts, because how silly would you look calling them up, talking about, hey, I want to get this inquiry removed. They're going to say, well, this inquiry right here is attached to this Amex account. What are you doing? You know what I mean? So that's why we only dispute inquiries not attached to open accounts. All right. Easy work. Easy work. All right. Let's keep it going. I see some questions over here on TikTok. Let's go. Once debt is 7 years old, can collection companies still report? They're not really supposed to. And collection agencies have different statute of limitations depending on the state too. So, can I build credit? I turned 18 3 months ago. Yeah, click right here. DM me the word starter. Click right there. DM the word starter. You're going to get a link. If you don't get the link immediately, I'll send it to you right after this live. You got to shoot the DM first. All right. And it's just a Google Doc, right? You can build your credit up with that. Super easy. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Online work. Appreciate the follow. Adon, what's up? What's an average credit score for a 21-year-old? I mean, the 21-year-olds, like 18 to 22, 23, the scores have been decent, right? 680 plus, 700 plus, but the profiles are thin, right? Due to credit age. So if your credit age is not up to par yet, you have to add accounts that's going to add age, right? If you're still living at home, or if you just turned 18 or 19, Rent Reporters isn't going to work for you, right? So you can get an authorized user, all right? Tell your parents, hey, I need to build my profile up. I need to build my credit age up. Can you guys add me onto your cards, right? I don't need a credit card or nothing like that. Just add me to the cards. They know what authorized users are, all right? That's going to give you some age right there. Easy work. Easy work. All right, let's go. But if you need easy accounts, again, click that Orange Service Plus button right there. If you're looking on the screen on TikTok, your bottom left, click right there. DM me where it started. My score keeps going up by dropping my utilization gradually. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I already answered that. What if they keep reopening the report? What do you mean? Reopening the account. What you mean they keep that doesn't make any sense. What type of account is this? Who's this account with? Nature Junkie, appreciate you joining. Let's go. I made a complaint to CPB. To the CFPB? Yes, the CFPB, that's cool. CFPB complaints work, but you have to do some work before that. That's why they ask you, have you reached out to this company already? Have you disputed with this company? Have you tried to resolve this with those companies yet? Right? You want to have some documentation, some letters, something to upload, right? That's going to increase your chances of them doing their actual job. All right. Let's go. 4 accounts, 20K max amount on 4 cards, credit score 780. Nice. Nice. That's really good, bro. So you just need some you probably need some more age, and you probably need like an installment account. If you just got 4 credit cards, you still have a thin credit mix because you don't have any installment accounts. All right. So you can get something small. Grab a little Kovo, click that orange service plus button right there. DM me the word starter. Grab that Kovo on there. It's going to help that credit mix. All right. And then, yeah, authorized user or something like that for the age. You'll be good, bro. What about secure cards? Secure cards are great. I like secure cards. Capital One, Discover, even though they merge, you guys, I still, until like July, I wrote it down somewhere over here. Hold on. July 27th, I believe. Yeah, they still have 2 separate apps, 2 separate platforms and stuff until like July, end of July or something like that. But yeah, they both have great secure cards, right? They upgrade and all that. If not, you can go with a credit union. If you're not with a credit union yet, just type in credit union near me on Google. You'll see a whole bunch of them. Go to 2 or 3 of them. Open up a checking, open up a savings, maybe even a high yield savings account, something like that. Appreciate those. Appreciate the roses. Let's go. So yeah, secure cards are great. And then also with secure cards, you want to continuously add money on those cards. Let's say you start with a $200 limit, right? By month 6, you want that limit to be 4,000-5,000, like the max. You know what I'm saying? You can continuously add money onto that card. Why do we want to do that? Because when that card graduates, all right, when that card graduates, that's going to be our limit, right? So let's say we start with 200, we end with 3,000, right? When that card upgrades from secured to unsecured, money back at 3,000 is going to be our new limit, right? Do so. Always help your future self. If you guys need help with that credit, you got collections, charge-offs, repos, bankruptcies, child support, addictions, anything like that, DM the word ready, get free consultation. You guys, we had about 6 calls this morning, 4 for 6. I'm a little mad about those other 2, but 4 for 6 is not bad. That's a pretty heavy day for a Saturday because we're only open 8 to 12. 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific time, right? So only open for 4 hours. So 6 calls in 4 hours is not bad. We got a lot of follow-ups and stuff like that to do, but Monday open, Tuesday open, Wednesday open. So book those calls, you guys. The consultations are free. All right. You guys over here on YouTube, Facebook, you can see the link right here. How it says text King to 844-689-0199. That number is also right there. All right. Or you can go to joinkingcredit.com. Either one work with us. All right. Let's keep it going. Oh, there's a lot of questions. My bad, y'all. For Canada too, yes, we can help Canadians too. Why did my credit score drop if I never had any missed payments? Because you use your card, right? If you use your card and you don't pay it off by the statement date, it's going to show that utilization. All right. So we got our payment date. That's when our payment is due, our due date. Our statement date is when the balance reports to the credit reporting agencies. They don't really talk about that statement date much, right? So you have to log in and find your statement date. All right. It's very, very important. All right. 985 cap. There is no 985, bro. Not even in Canada. All right. 700 credit, 5 closed credit cards, all paid on time. 2 closed 4K loans with 2 open credit cards. Good. If those closed accounts don't got no late payments or nothing on them, that's solid. You don't even have to touch those. You can add some more accounts though, John, right? Click that orange service plus button right there. It's the only orange button on the screen. Tap that, DM me the word starter. Let's add some age to that profile, bro. Let's add a Kovo. Let's add a rent reporters. Once those hit, let's add an authorized user or something on there. Let's build that profile up. I think we can start getting credit limit increases and all that stuff down the road. All right. The creditors keep opening up old accounts that affects your credit. Ron, they can't just open up old accounts unless you're making payment, unless you're doing a settlement or something like that. So they can't just open up accounts just because they want to. Nature, appreciate that. Let's go. Appreciate the gifts. Yes, sir. Damn, that's how the streamers feel when they be getting gifts. Woo! Hey. Hey, there we go. Hey, that feel kind of good. Hey, ain't gonna lie. I joined the group. It's so much good information in there. I'm trying to tell you. Let me screenshot that. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell you. All right. You spend 1 or 2 months in that group, it's lit. You're better than 99% of people on this app. Easily. Easily. All right. Because the people on this app still talking about credit sweeps. Hey, they still talking about fraud, y'all. Come on, man. Come on, man. They still talking about FTC reports, claiming identity theft. Come on, y'all. What we doing, man? I want big credit limits, big credit lines. So to get those large limits, we have to focus on the accounts that we have, right? Imagine we got $1,000 credit limit. We go ask Chase, we want a 25K. They ain't gonna give you no 25K. You ain't even handled 10K yet, right? So we have to build up the limits on our current cards. How do we do that? We show a lot of activity. Be responsible. We're paying them down by the payment date, by the statement date, all right? Another hack you can do is you can call and change your payment date to 3 days before your statement date, right? If you don't know your statement date, just call them, right? Calling is the cheat code, y'all. Y'all want a cheat code? Calling. It's a lost art. People are scared, introvert. Oh, I want to talk to Bar on the phone. That's crazy. That's crazy. Call them people. Call them people. But we have to show a lot of activity. Be responsible. Use a card, pay it down. Use a card, pay it down. A couple months. Then we request those credit limit increases. All right. Once we request the credit limit increase, now when we apply for a new card, our limits are going to be way higher because we don't have $1,000 limit no more that we're starting off with. We're starting off with 5K, 8K, 10K. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going. Yes, it's for Canadians too. But I'm trying to get these 2 collections off first. Oh, 2. Come on now. See? 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 See what y'all be doing? You see what y'all be doing? How are we going to get some higher limits? We got collections. See? You see that? I see what y'all be doing. Y'all ain't slick. Click right there. DM the word ready. Schedule a call for next week. Let's go. If your scores start with a 3, 4, or 5, it shouldn't be no talking. If your scores start with a 3, 4, or 5, it shouldn't be no talking. All right? If your scores start with 3, 4, 5, or 6, we can assist. All right? if your scores start with a 3, 4, or 5, I don't want to hear no authorized user. No. Let's get a credit. No. The answer is no. We gotta fix the root problem. Why you have a 500? Why you got a 400? All right. Got that. Remove that negative stuff. Then we can start building that profile up slowly. But you're not going from a 500. You're not getting an Amex with a 500. Stop it. You're not getting business credit with a 500. Stop it. No doc loans. Yes, they're no doc, but they're still checking your personal credit. Stop falling for the okie doke. Boy, fall for anything. Let's go. Isabella, appreciate the follow. We'll send message. Yep, shoot me a DM. Why the credit bureau send me mail asking why third party unlawful? Those are called stall tactics. All right, those are called stall tactics. Right, stall tactics are the little postcard things they send or a letter that they send. Say, are you working with a credit repair company? We need more information. Blah blah blah. Those are stall tactics. All right. Those are also violations. We didn't tell you to send me a stall tactic. I told you to do an investigation with these 16 charge-offs that I've disputed. You know what I'm saying? So we can use all that stuff against them. That's why you have to dispute on the front end and sue on the back end. Dispute on the front end, sue on the back end. We do all that stuff for you. If your company not suing, I don't know what they're doing. Let's go. What if they won't remove hard inquiries when you call? What's the next step to get them off? Call again. Hey, call again. Call again. All right, you'll speak to a completely different person. Call again. All right, call about 3 to 5 times per credit reporting agency. All right. Now, the inquiries that are attached to an open account or even like a charge off or a collection, if they don't remove those, okay, that's understandable. When we go get those charge offs and collections deleted, we'll go back and get those inquiries off. All right. That's why we only dispute inquiries not attached to an open account. Right. But if it's attached to a closed account, sometimes they do be tripping a little bit. That's okay. Same with addresses and names and stuff like that too. All right. So sometimes we got to go take 2 steps back to go 10 steps forward. That's all right. All right. The credit's already 500. Hey, I can laugh because my shit was low too. Right. These are all client results, by the way, too. All right. I switched this stuff up throughout the live. These are all client results, you guys. That's all people want to see is before and afters. Hey, nature, the GOAT gifts. Woo! Hey, I need a sound that's like a congratulate sound. Hold on. Let me see. All right, I like that one. I like that one. I like that C right there. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate that. Yes, sir. I'm going bankrupt. I'm finna start over. Hey, bankruptcy is another tool to discharge debt. That's cool too. Once that bankruptcy is dismissed or discharged, let's work. All right. Once that bankruptcy is dismissed or discharged, let's work. All right. Y'all know what to do. Click right here, DM the word ready, schedule that call for next week. All right. Schedule that call for next week. All right. All right. So if you guys haven't noticed, the people that's just joining, welcome. I'm Lewis, owner of King Credit Services. Y'all can drop y'all credit questions right here in the chat, live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Pacific time during the week. Saturday and Sunday, I come on when I can. All right. You need credit help? DM me the word ready. Click that Orange Service Plus button right there. Shoot us a DM. Ask the question in the DM. We got you. Look, if y'all notice, all right, during the week, I was doing the same day signups, right? We never do that. I don't know why I even attempted to do that, right? It just reminded me of why we stopped doing it years ago. Look, if you shoot us a DM and say, I'm ready to go right now, I'm going to ask for your first name, last name, and your number. All right. Once you send it, I'm going to send you a link to get your credit report. All right. Get your credit report. It's $1 to get your FICO scores. $1. It's not smart IQ. It's not smart credit, identity IQ, credit wise, none of that. I want you to see your actual FICO scores. All right. Once you get that, you send over the login information. We're going to need that anyway because we send you updates every 30 to 35 days. So we need to be able to pull your report. You don't get a hard inquiry when you pull your own report. Okay. When I get your report, all right, I'm going to do a quick little analysis. All right. I'm going to give you a call. If I give you a call, myself, me, all right, if I give you a call, and you talking about, oh man, I ain't ready yet, or can we just book a call? Bro, do not request a same day call if you ain't ready. All right. Because that lets me know right there. All right. How you doing business? I don't like that. All right. Now, if it's one of the reps, one of the reps or something like that, they got the patience to do that. Right. But if I do it, I don't have the time, a 20-second block. I can be doing a whole bunch of other stuff with that. Right. I don't have the time to be waiting on you and doing all that stuff. So if you request a same day call, right, and I give you a call personally, the owner of the company gives you a call, let's go. Let's get ready to go. If you sign up, great. If you don't sign up, cool. Right. I'm not saying you got to sign up, but even if you don't sign up, you're going to learn something. You're going to learn something about your credit. You're going to get that post-consultation email. It's going to have everything we talked about. And if you need like credit builders and stuff, it'll be in that email too. So even the people who don't sign up, they still get a lot of value from that free call. Consultation is only 10, 15 minutes. All right. But I'm talking about the people specifically from earlier this week. You know who you is. All right. Hey, bro, I'm ready to go. Come on, dog. Have me on the phone like this. Yes, that's a security code. Yes, you have to log in, brother. Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. No. Know what? That just pissed me off again. We ain't doing no more same day calls. Book a call like everybody else. Or you can do the self-service. That's the expedited way to get signed up. You click the link, make a payment, sign the contract, and we get started. Right? That's for my introverts. All right. But for everybody else that want to book a call the traditional route, we can do that. We ain't doing no. Yeah, I'm tripping. So I just talked myself out of it. Let me put a note on the team Slack, actually. Hold on. Let me put this note on the team Slack. Yeah, we ain't doing that no more. That's how much that pissed me off. Come on, brother. I'm trying to get some business credit, bro. Come on. Stop it. Let's go. Mine is 1201, 1250. I thought it was scored differently. It used to be. That don't make no sense. 1201. I don't know what 1201, 1250 is. Should I get the platinum Amex if I already got the gold already? Yeah, get the platinum if you're traveling and stuff like that. The gold is a much better everyday card. Yeah, gold's a much better everyday card. All right. If travels, facts. 100. Yep, for sure. Trying to get a higher limit. So fully use my account and pay it all back. Yes, this will work. Yeah. You have to show a lot of activity. Like people are using, like, bro. All right. The spending power is 70K, right? And I spend $100 a month. When I request to increase my spending power on the Amex, bro, they're gonna be like, all right, we'll give you 500. Like, what? You don't need it. You know what I'm saying? We have to be showing a lot of activity on these cards. I'm not talking about $100, $200, right? I'm talking about spending 70% of that limit. All right. We're not spending the money and just leaving it on our cards, you guys. Come on. Let's use our common sense. I shouldn't even have to say that. Right. But I still have to say it because I know somebody's going to say, no, dude. That's common sense. Tie your shoes to common sense. Brush your teeth. Common sense. Wipe your ass. Common sense. Right. Pay your cards. Common sense. Come on, man. Shouldn't have to say that. All right. But we have to show a lot of activity because even when we request that credit limit increase, what they ask us, how much of this card do you plan on using? Right? They even ask us that, right? But they already know the answer of how much you've been using, right? It's kind of a setup. They're kind of setting your ass up. They're setting you up, okay? So use that card, right? And why are we using debit? I had somebody, why are we using our debit cards for transactions? Your debit card should be used to get money out the ATM and to pay off our credit cards. If they're giving you, right? I was on I did a quick call this morning. Hold on, did I screenshot it? I think I did. There we go. Hold on, stick with me. Hold on. All right, look. Y'all can't see what's over here, but it's a 5% cash back bonus from Discover, right? Discover It card has the rolling rewards and all that stuff. All right. Look, Discover It, they gonna pay me 5% back on restaurants, home improvement. All right. Big time restaurants though. All right. Your debit card ain't paying you nothing. Let them pay you for doing stuff that you're already gonna do. Gas. You know what I mean? I pay my electric, I pay everything with my credit cards. Oh, Lube, there's a 3% fee. You're getting 5% back. The math ain't math. Come on now. Simple arithmetic. 5 minus 3, motherfucker. But Lou, they're charging me. Do some math, please. Please. 5 minus 3 is 2. You're getting 2%. You got 2%. Stop playing with me. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Oh, shit. Let's go. Trying to get higher limit. Already use that. Floyd, appreciate the follow, man. If someone has a Ligma violation, will that make things a Ligma? What's an Ligma? Huh? Yeah. Can you take care of evictions on collections? Yeah, we can handle collections too. Right? Collections, evictions take a little bit more work, so you better get that platinum plan if you got evictions because we have to attack those secondary credit reporting agencies. He said he fell for it. Bro, this is Q&A, bro. We helping people get real money on. I don't even know what that means. It's a fictional made up disease from popular internet meme. Prank, the term plays on words to trick someone into saying you got me. Hey, clip this up. You got me. Hey, you got me. I fell for it. My bad. Oh no. My bad. My fault. I'm not in tune with the jokes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in tune with the jokey jokes. I'm in tune with getting paper. All right? Let's keep it going. Lil, me, you gonna do I need $1 million in business credit. Stop it. Hey, people be asking me that though too. People be asking that too. If I showed y'all the DMs, people need to be arrested and drug tested. Bro, you fired. Let's go. I'm really starting to realize the green card is better for what I usually spend on. Facts. I used to think that the platinum card was just the best card to get, but it's not. It's definitely levels. I wish the gold had been 1x on everything else like the green. Facts. They will have time to learn math and gym pop. Facts. They'll teach you some math and gym pop. Let's go. In your experience, how hard is it to get Santander removed? Santander they be dragging their feet a little bit, but once you find an inaccuracy, you dispute. Well, with the credit reporting agencies, they getting sued too. You can sue the creditor, you can sue Experian, Equifax, you can sue them all, right? If they're not updating accounts, right? Deleting stuff, they verifying stuff without telling us how they verified it, not responding. Sue they ass, dispute and sue. 2-3 rounds of disputing, suing on the back end. That's what we do. If your company ain't suing, I don't know what they doing. All right? If your company ain't suing, I don't know what they doing. If somebody steal my slogan, y'all let me know. I might have to trademark that. He will be the one to promote sweeps. Facts. You notice he ain't in here no more. Hey, he ain't in here no more. I didn't know what it mean. Now I do. Yeah, I still don't get it. I was referring to same day call. Oh, yeah. Ain't no more same day calls, bro. Ain't no more same day calls. Book your call. Yeah. We need 24-hour notice. We need 24-hour notice from now on. We ain't doing that no more. We ain't doing that no more. Oh, bro, I forgot to get my credit report. How the fuck you forget to get your credit report? How you forget? Oh, bro, it's $1 to get my report. Click. This is why I don't do the consultations as much anymore. I'm trying to tell y'all. I've spoken to too many people over the years. Tens of thousands of people. My social limit. Hey, my social limit right here, bro. That's why I got the team for that. Right? You got employees for that. Sales team for that. Dispute team for that. Right? I don't have to jump in and do all that type of work anymore. My job is to make sure that the company is running properly, make sure all the back-end processes are good to go, make sure my clients are happy. Gold clients, platinum client, business clients, the group members, make sure y'all happy. That's my job. All right? If I got to jump in and do something, I will, but yeah, bro. That shit really pissed me off, man. That shit really pissed me off. Let's keep it going, y'all. We got a couple more minutes on this live, y'all. We go till we try to go 20 more minutes. I got a pool party to go to though, man. Yeah, we go 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes. My credit good. I just need funding. Let's get it. Official B. Official Bay. My bad. Business credit Bay. Yes, sir. Click this Orange Service Plus button right there. Deem me the word business, and let's get it going. As long as that profile looking good, I'll show you guys the requirements in a second. As long as that profile cool, you're good to go. It's easy work. Easy work. He said, you're going to make an exception. For you only, bro. For you only. Richard Milley, what's up? If I have a credit card, with Capital One, what should be the best credit card for gas? So you right now, bro, we want to get that Quicksilver card upgraded to a Saver card, right? That's what we want to do first. Okay. Once you get to that Saver card, it's a lot more rewards. It's a much better card. Once we get that, now we can start applying for other stuff. All right. But for gas, bro, a lot of cards are good for gas. Discover it's good for gas, good for gas. Chase cards, there's a whole bunch of cards good for gas, bro. That's just going to be your preference. All right. Hey, I'm glad I joined you. Miss Shaw, what's up? Big Mo, appreciate the follow. Where's my little button at? Let's go. For them followers. Nature Junkie, thanks for the GOAT gifts. Let's go. Funding needed, but my score needs to go up. So we got it. Let's go. What we waiting on? Let's get it. Hey, bro, any update with TU or am I cooked? What you mean? Los, what you mean? With TransUnion? What you mean update? What we? What you mean? You're a client? Los, you're a client? I just need the best credit card for cash back on gas. Yeah, Richard Milley, type that straight into Google. Ready to tell you. right? Google still knows better than all of us, right? It'll tell you, it'll compare them all right there. Okay, let's go. What exactly do you do to help people get business credit? They can just apply themselves. Oh, I'm glad you said that. Yes. This is what I was waiting on. Let's go. So when you work with somebody like us, we're not the only ones that do this, of course. All right. When you work with somebody like us, we bypass that online algorithm that's going to restrict your limits, right? You go apply online, you might get 8K, 11K, 15K, something like that. That's cool. You go do what you want to do. If your profile cool, no negatives, you got your LLC, your EIN, everything's good to go, you'll get some money. Little something. Get a little change. All right. With us, we get on a Zoom with our account managers, with our junior underwriter, with our senior underwriter, depending on what bank we're working with. All right. So we'll get on our rep with Chase. Okay. Fill out all the information. He submit the stuff manually. So that's how you go from an 8K limit to that 25K limit. Then you can compound that too. So, but instead of you apply, let's say you apply on your own, you go to 5 banks. Let's say you get 50K. All right. 50K. Cool. That's great. I love it. Do your thing. That same profile, if you got approved for 50K on your own, you're getting 150 with us. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing is you pay us on the back end, right? So you want 50K on your own, or you want 150, deduct 10% of that, 15K, right? So 100, you keep 135K, you send us 15, it's lit. So you want 135K or you want 50K? That's up to you. Some people choose 50K, right? Some people would rather keep all of a grape instead of sharing a little watermelon. You know what I mean? Don't let that go over your head. My business owners know what I'm talking about. All right. Some people would rather keep the whole grape than share a piece of that watermelon. Don't let that go over your head. If you don't know what that means, it's levels to this. All right. Do you help with debt consolidation too? So yeah, we can help with debt consolidation, but debt consolidation can be done with the actual creditor. All right, with the actual creditor. You know what I'm saying? We don't want you to go through a debt settlement program, right? We want you to do the consolidation with the actual company, reaching out to them, telling them, hey, I'm in a financial hardship right now. I know I owe $5,000, but can we close this account right here? I can pay you guys $200 a week or $200 a month or something until this account is paid off. That's much better than letting it default, late payments, charge off, right? Then having the company go in and negotiate on your behalf, because what these debt settlement companies don't tell y'all, they make you default on the account. So your credit's trash already, cooked. You got collections and charge-offs and collections now. They go in, negotiate the collections for you. You could do that shit on your own. All right. Then they charge you 10 to 25% of the amount they negotiated for you. So if they negotiated, 10K for you, they're going to want 2,500, their fee on top of you paying the collections too. And on top of that, you still got the charge-offs and the collections anyway. So it's really a waste of money. Really a waste of money. You can do your own consolidation. All right. If you need consolidation loans, we have access to private equity firm. If you need personal loans, let us know too. All right. With TransUnion and suing. I'm in the group. Oh, shit. Yeah, we good. We good. I was just waiting for that update. I sent you a message in the group, didn't I? I think I said we got action. Let's go. Richard, what's up? Thank you, brother. I honestly been scared to do it because I feel like my credit will drop. I mean, even if your credit drop a little bit, bro, it's okay to take a step back to go 10 forward, bro. It's all good. Yep, only temporary. Scores will go back up. Facts. Do you have a package for inquiry removal only? That's free, bro. That's free. Here. Here. Tap that low. All right, double tap that. My page should pop up. All right, when you get to my page, it should say free group. You see that? Free group. Click that right there. Got to scroll up a little bit. Thursday at 10:31 a.m. Look. Let me turn my screen around. Why ain't nobody say nothing, man? Y'all out here got me making a fool of myself. I can't even read the screen. Damn. Nobody said nothing. All right. You see that right there? Delete inquiries in 30 minutes. Right? By calling. I give you the script, the numbers of call, and all that. All right, y'all. Let's go. Let me put this up one more time. DM me the word ready if you need help with that credit. All right. Let's go. We're gonna start doing rapid fire, man. How many we got? Correct. 25% what Freedom Debt Relief charges me to settle each account I have been with Freedom Debt. Oh my God. That's crazy work. You can do all that shit on your own, bro. Look at the key to it is being proactive. That's the key. If you know you about to get fired, if you know you ain't got the money on to pay it, you reach out to them before you start getting late payments. Hey, Capital One, hey man, I've been with you guys 5 years. I'm in the financial hardship right now. I lost my job. Before it gets out of control, I want to close this account. Right, I've already frozen the card. Can we close this account? And then I can pay whatever you can pay. Right? They much rather you do that than you default charge off the like. They don't want that. Right? And doing it that way, you can work with these companies in the future. Right? All right, let's do two scenarios. Imagine scenario one, you gave your homie money, gave him you gave him a bando. All right, he said he's gonna pay you back. That motherfucker, you ain't seen him since. All right, you mad at him for sure. You like, hey, bro, I can't fuck with you no more. Option two, scenario two. You get the same dude, a bando. He say, hey, Lou, I know I was gonna pay you $500, on Friday, another $500 on Friday, but can I pay you $100, every Friday until I pay this off? Which one would you rather have? God damn cold. Y'all cold. He said, I want to it was an example. Jesus. Paid a lot of my balances down, added a Navy Fed secure card and pledge loan. What will it show? It'll show 2 new accounts on your report. That's good, right? But when you say paid a lot of my balances down on what? Right? Are these open accounts or those closed accounts? If they're closed accounts and charge-offs and all that shit, it's not going to help your credit at all. You still have to go get that negative stuff removed. All right. But if they were open accounts, it's going to help your credit a lot. All right. If you guys are just joining right now, I got about 5 more minutes on this live, man. Drop those questions in the chat. If you need anything from me, tap this right here. Right. See that orange button right there? Your bottom left. All right, tap that orange Service Plus button, DM the word ready, schedule a call for next week. Collections, charge-offs, repos, bankruptcies, child support, evictions, anything like that, you guys. We use the law to get things removed from your credit report. We use the law to hold these companies accountable. You have to sue their ass if they're not deleting things, if they're not updating reports. All right, you don't just keep disputing. You're going to dispute 100 times? Oh, my God. You're going to do 100 credit sweeps? Hey, how many credit sweeps can y'all do? Y'all not tired of scamming? Y'all not tired of scamming yet? The jig is up. Y'all still doing credit? The jig is up. All right? The jig is up. If you still doing credit sweeps, man, I'll teach you how to fix credit for real. All right? I'll teach you. Scammers, all scammers welcome. All right? Click that orange Service Plus button over here. DM me the word group. Get in the group. Learn how to sue. Learn how to dispute properly. Learn how to make some actual... You know what I'm saying? Make some actual bankroll. You can actually help people and earn income. It's a real thing, you guys. You don't have to scam. You don't have to do bad business. All right? Hey, bro, send me that money on Cash App. Cash App? For services? Man, get out my face. Y'all make me sick. Brother, I have a question. I have a charge-off account on my report. I have a 730 credit score. You got a 730 with a charge-off? What score are you looking at? Should I get the late payments off that? No. You dispute the whole account, bro. Yeah, it's your chances of getting the late payments removed off a charge-off account are basically 0. All right, you dispute the whole account. It's a lot easier, right? A lot easier. Finding accuracies, dispute the whole account. But I'm surprised you have a 730 with a charge off, right? I'm not sure what score. Are you looking at FICO scores, bro? Or are you looking at Credit Karma? If you're looking at Credit Karma, I'm not sure you have a 730 FICO 8 score, bro. All right. If you guys are still looking at Identity IQ, Smart Credit, CreditWise, all that, get your FICO scores, man. I got it for $1 here. I got it for $1. Click that right there. DM the word FICO. All right. DM the word FICO. All right. Click right there. DM the word FICO. Click right there. DM the word FICO. Let's go. Few open credit cards. My main question is, when will it reflect on my credit? Next month. So your reports update really every 30 days. You might get some notifications here and there and that type of stuff, but you guys shouldn't be stressing out on your credit week to week, right? These are 30-day intervals. All right. So if you pay some stuff off this month, you'll see it when your report updates. All right, let's go. I've been trying to get additional credit because I only have 3K limit. I always have low utilization. All right, let's go. So that's good, bro. That's good. Now, using only 3% of your 3K, right? That's not good. That's not good. Okay. That's not good. We want to be using a lot more, showing a lot more activity on that 3K limit, because lenders go by, they're not going to give you a credit limit increase if you're only using a little bit of the card, right? So we want to use it, but we do want to pay it down, right? Let's pay it down to 3% before that statement date. That's what we do want to do. Okay. So you're doing that right. But we have to show a lot of activity. A lot of activity, pay it down. A lot of activity, pay it down. Rinse and repeat for a couple months. All right. I then request that credit limit increase. I'd be more specific. 4 to 6 months. 4 to 6 months. That's what I do. And you didn't get a credit limit increase, something ain't right then. It's just numbers, you guys. It's just, yeah. If you show a company, hey, I'm using your card, right? I'm using the limit. I'm paying it down. I'm being responsible. I'm on time, right? Boom, boom, boom. If they don't give you a credit limit increase, you're going to leave. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the reason. That's the reason. $300 of the card, that's not enough. Yeah. You're not using enough. You got to use more. All right. Use it on stuff that you already spend money on. You know what I'm saying? Your food, drinks, restaurant, whatever you're doing. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Helped another one. Lou the GOAT with the free game. Facts. You should see the paid game. Woo. Hey, hold on. Let me share my screen too. What's that? I can't even whisper. Hold on. He said I deleted Credit Karma. Let's go. Hey, I'm weak. He said I deleted Credit Karma. I like that. How do I get this fucking image off? Jesus Christ. Here we go. All right. This is just free game that I'm giving right now. Moneymoves.group, school community. Watch this. These 3 courses alone change your life. Learn how to dispute, read credit reports, do all that stuff, learn how to sue. Bro, I can sell this course for $1,000. Easy. Easy. Because once you learn this one time, you eat forever. Right? And Shalia, my mentee, even gave y'all this game too. Stop playing, bro. Don't nobody put more people on than me, man. Don't nobody put more people on than me, man. I'm trying to tell you. Come on, bro. You learn how to do this once, you're collecting checks forever. Man, stop playing, bro. If that's not enough, go back and look at all the Zoom replays. If that's not enough, go in the guides. It tells you exactly how to get the deletions for every single account. Same day deletions. Same day deletions on the inquiries. Get your report. Opt out. Here's the script, the exact script to use. All the rebuttals they're going to tell you. Real, actual proof. If you listen, you'll be successful. That's just the inquiry stuff. Come on, man. But y'all don't want all that. Y'all don't want that. Y'all want to do credit sweeps. That's what y'all want to do. Y'all want to do, y'all want to scam. The shade, that's what they want to do. They want to scam still. They want to scam. They rather put 100% effort into scamming. That's what they want to do. Hey, if you want to be a scammer, just say that. That's cool. All right, live your truth. Hey, live your truth. Live your truth, scammer. Live your truth, bro. All right, always hope you should see the paid game. Facts. Hey, if you're still doing credit sweeps, that's cool. Live your truth. Live your truth, scammer. If you're still using the FTC, all right, claiming identity theft on accounts that are yours, that is actual fraud. There is no debating that. No, but if you do it, no. I was in a data breach. They would tell you if you was in a data breach. My identity got stolen. You would know if your identity got stolen. You would wake up, hella notifications, a couple accounts on your report. You would know, all right? Just because you got a collection, because you stopped paying an account 2 years ago, don't mean that's a fraud account, you guys. That's why the shit always come back. You're saying this account isn't mine. You're claiming identity theft. You're using FTC reports. The shit don't work. It has a 99% failure rate. I don't understand why are you spending your money to commit fraud that doesn't even work? Weird. All right, man. Y'all ain't ready for that. If y'all want to join that group, free week, and then $17 a month. I can't make it lower than that. DM me the word group, get in there and go crazy. If you want us to do all the work, click that same button right there, DM the word ready. If you don't know what you want, shoot us a DM. I'm answering DMs for the next 15 minutes until about 1:45. Then I got to get dressed. I'm going to a little pool party. Hey, I'm going to a little pool party. We turn it up a little bit. Hey, we're going up a little bit. All right? We're going up a little bit. If you see me with a drink in my hand with a little umbrella in it, mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. All right? Mind your business. Just hoping for that lazy person to not do that investigation so we could get a deletion. Facts. Like he said, ready? Click right here. Click that orange service plus button. Where's it at? Right here. All right, somewhere over here. Click that right there. DM the word ready. Look, people don't understand this. It's the last one before I go. People don't understand this right here. Don't get discouraged if they don't delete an account or update an account or send you a stall tactic or whatever it is. Don't get discouraged because we're building up the case as we're disputing too, right? We're doing two things at the same time. All right. Do we want deletions? Of course. We want those deletions. Of course. We want those. All right. But if we find, hold on, damn. There we go. If we find actual inaccuracies, dispute those, and we prove that the credit report agencies didn't do investigations, that's the violation right there. That's what we're suing for. All right. So don't cry. Oh man, they didn't delete. Cool. All right. We're on to the next one. They don't delete it again. We suing them. Right. And when I say sue, it's not like that, you guys. It's not like Harvey Specter and Suits and going to the fucking. It's not like that. Usually not like that. All right. For us, we're trying to get pre-suit settlements. Right? We're reaching out to the attorneys directly. All right. If we have to file, we will. All right. But that's the name of the game. Dispute, sue, add positive accounts to your profile, pay your balances down, increase those limits. Now we're fundable. It's easy, you guys. The blueprint free, hustle sold separate. Woo. Hey, the blueprint is free, hustle sold separate. Shout out to Lou. Let's go. Shay Bailey, appreciate that. All right, y'all, I'm out. If you need anything else, shoot me a DM. All right, you need authorized users, DM me the letters AU. You want us to fix your credit for you, DM me the word ready. Whatever you need, just drop it in the DM. We got something for everybody. You need personal loans, we got you. Business credit, we got you. Business trade lines, we got you. Primaries, we got you. Anything guys you need, we got you. All right? But it all starts with your personal credit. Fix your personal credit. Stop running away from it. All right? Is it okay to only use 100 on my $20 card? Yeah, that's cool. Because the ratio, 50%, that's cool. Right? We want 50% plus. 50% plus. Okay? But then make sure you're paying it down, though. Right? We're being responsible. Okay? All right, man. Sebastian, appreciate the follow. All right, y'all, I'm out. Y'all have a good day. Have a nice Saturday, man. If you don't see me tomorrow, all right, I'll be back Monday. You don't see me tomorrow, I'll be back Monday, man. We back at it. All right, if you want to schedule a call with us, DM the word ready or hit that link in my bio, schedule a call that way. There's 1,000 ways to sign up. Join kingcredit.com, kingcreditservices.com, DM the word ready, click the link in the bio. 1,000 ways to sign up. Not knowing how to sign up is not an excuse. All right, let's go. Y'all have a good day. Peace. All right, y'all.